What's up, everybody? Another episode of the Joe and Joe Show. You have myself, Joe Rotunda, assistant matchmaker for main events. Jolene and Joe, head matchmaker for main events and former NABF matchmaker of the year. Behind the scenes, we have Anthony Haynes, he's our millennial producer. Alexis Swolivan, our creative director. Today, our guest is none other than nobody.
No one. Vodka. And
Yep.
shout out to Alexis for the glass.
Yeah, Tiger King special, son.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's jump to it. So, real quick, this wasn't on the agenda. Chris Eubank Jr. vows to destroy Canelo, demands to fight. Do we talk about that or just keep it moving?
No, we could talk about that. Everybody wants to fight Canelo. I'd want to fight Canelo. You'd want to fight Canelo for the money, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah, dude. $20. Sign me up.
Okay, and you know what? Let's just call it how it is. We are still in the middle of a pandemic. You could go online and call out Canelo. It don't mean you're going to fight. Let's just be real. You know, like hold me back syndrome.
Right, I got you. I'll take that fight, though.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll set it up.
Oscar De La Hoya coming out of retirement, apparently, this week. Do you buy it? Is it real? Is it not? Is it, fuck, man, we got nothing else to do right now? Tell him you're fighting?
He should just fight Canelo if he wants to fight again. Let them get out all their problems in the ring. You know what? He understands the business at least. So when they have a problem finding opponents for Canelo and they can't pay the right money, at least Oscar will know the difference. You know, he might have to take a little less. So he gets it. He's a business guy, you know?
Yeah, maybe winner takes Golden Boy.
Maybe.
Right?
Yeah. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm not mad at it. He's not that old. Like, the guy's pretty young. I don't know, like, how he takes care of himself out of the ring.
How old is he? How old?
Not that old. 47.
Joe.
Orman.
Joe.
B-Hop.
Joe.
Sign me up, son. If maybe do like a De La Hoya versus like a Louis Collazo have Louis come up to 54 or someone who's doesn't pack a big punch, doesn't move a lot. I don't know. Fuck it, man. Dude, sign me up. Right now, I'll watch anything. I don't care. I'll fucking watch anything.
Okay. 47.
I think he's 47. I should do a fact
Isn't
check, but I'm pretty
old?
sure that's what they said.
Isn't old for boxing.
Yeah. No, you're right.
He's been
Probably
in
not
fights.
even
It's not like he retired at 15-0 and hasn't really been in. It's a dangerous fucking sport. I mean, forget, oh my God, Oscar's going nuts. He wants to come back. No, is he telling the truth? This is a fucking dangerous sport. Like, shit. What are you doing?
All right, maybe not 10 rounds. Maybe 3 rounds with Dana White.
Yeah, him and Tyson.
Yeah. All right, I'm mad at that. All right, so Oscar's not coming back. All right, Terrence Crawford. Who should he fight next? The names being thrown around are Sean Porter, Yordenis Ugas, Kell Brook. I don't know if there was another one. I think that was the gist of it.
Yeah, I think it was those 3. I'm for Porter. I'm not mad at any of the others, but you know what? I'm always a true believer in you need something to talk about. So right off the bat, you have, Top Rank and Heyman, they're doing a fight, blah, blah, who Porter has fought, like, got something to talk about.
Yeah.
You got to give talking points. And it's not only giving talking points to, like the Tessitors and the Andre Wards and stuff. It's for the general public.
Right.
Why does this fight make sense? Or convince me why it makes sense.
Yeah. I don't think anyone would argue if Crawford fought Porter. You can maybe name 2-3 guys that maybe are above Porter in that division at 47. Porter's legit. Porter's super legit.
And Porter's, what I like about Porter is he's legit. I'm not going to say he's a top 10, but for a difficult fight every time he fights somebody because of his awkward style.
Right.
Right there, you're welcome, Top Rank. you have something to talk about.
Yeah.
You know, so that's my.
I'd say Porter's top 5 easily in 47.
Oh, in 47, I'm talking about pound for pound.
Oh no, he's no pound
Yeah.
for pound. I don't think.
Right. No, I'm in 47. Yeah, he's definitely, but no, I'm talking pound for pound.
I like the Porter fight. I'm not terribly mad at the Ugas fight. Ugas can fight.
Oh,
Ugas
absolutely.
I'm not fucking with Kell Brook though. No one needs that. No one's gonna be pumped about that. We've been there, man. We've been there with Brook.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, don't need that fight. Maybe if it's in Brook's backyard, it's a little more interesting.
Right.
The atmosphere will be a little more electric, but no, man. I don't need that shit.
All right. So top rank, no Brook, please.
Yeah, sorry. All right. Your Mount Rushmore of boxing. Only fighters.
So how many's on Mount Rushmore? 4? Like Dumb and Dumber. Jesus.
Yeah.
Your research. 4, right?
It's 4. 4 on Mount Rushmore. I guess I don't have to explain Mount Rushmore. It's who do you think? You got it.
I know what fucking Mount Rushmore is, you fuckhead. That's a hard question. Who's your 4? No, let me do first. Well, number 1, I'm going to definitely put Whitaker. Number 2, I'm going to go with Joe Louis.
Oof, good one.
Number 3, I got to give Mayweather his props. Got to put him on.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And number 4, fuck, who's my number 4?
It's tough.
It's tough, because I'm taking my fanfare out of it. And,
Yeah.
Great. And I guess, I don't want to just say I guess and throw him on. You got to put Ali.
Right. Yeah.
So I'd say Ali, Lewis, Whitaker, and Mayweather.
All right. No, it's a pretty shitty list. Mine is.
Go ahead.
Ali.
Abraham. Go ahead.
Ali, not because he was such a great fighter. He transcended the sport, did so many great things culturally. I'm going. People aren't gonna like it. Manny Pacquiao. I think from what Pacquiao to go from 107 pounds in his debut, as high as one in 60 range, 54, 55. And 10 years ago, he was fighting the best in the world. And fast forward 10 years now, he's still beating the best in the world. He's just incredible. I love Manny. So Manny's up there.
Give me your 3.
That's 2. So 2 more. I'm going Floyd.
Okay.
You have to. Floyd raised, how Roy Jones at one point, I think, really raised the bar. As far as being an entertainer in the ring. Floyd raised it to a whole nother level, too. I think you have to give Floyd his due. And because the legendary Don Turner used to pound this guy in my fucking head all the time and force me to educate myself on him, I'll go Sugar Ray Robinson.
All right. So you think Pacquiao is better than Whitaker?
It's not about just pure natural talent and ability. Pacquiao has been one of the biggest faces of the sport when it lacked faces.
Pacquiao deserves his face up there before Whitaker.
So here's what I think. When I look at the backstory too, a kid from the Philippines who wiped his ass with fucking bubblegum wrappers.
Yeah, kid from Norfolk who had not a pot to piss in or a window to throw out of. Go ahead.
And now we can go to New Jersey or we can go to fucking India. Anywhere in the world, Manny Pacquiao is known. People know Manny Pacquiao. Do they or do they not? They do.
No, they do. Okay. I just wanted to confirm that you put Manny's face up there for Purnell's. But okay, let's move on.
It's a hard question.
It's okay. No.
I shouldn't have put that question. All right, next. All right, Jamie, maybe not Floyd then, maybe Purnell. But all right, Jamie Foxx confirmed that he's going to play Mike Tyson in the new Tyson movie coming up. What do you think? Jamie?
Love it. I think Jamie Foxx could play Joe Rotunda, Jolene Mazzone. I think he is a tremendous pick for that. He could play anybody. I mean, I watched it. You watched it. When you watched Ray, you thought he was him in the movie.
Yeah. No, he's a killer.
He kills it. What do you think?
Nah, I don't need it, man. I grew up on like the Jamie Foxx show. That shit was funny. So I see Jamie always as a comedian. This guy's fucking hilarious. I want a guy who can sell being a nasty
So suggest director who you would put in.
I'm 50, man. 50s, he's already bodied up.
Let's go to the next fucking question. Are you fucking out of your mind?
50?
Oh, because
really?
he's such a great actor. You would look at it the whole time and think about In the Club.
Oh. Whatever, man. You're a hater.
I love 50. I love 50. He's not the guy for it.
All right, Mount Rushmore.
He's a very deep person. Don't forget.
Yeah, I won't forget. All right, your Mount Rushmore of promoters.
Oof.
Tough one.
All right.
Boxing. So you can't put Dana White.
No, I wouldn't. I would. He would be the only one on UFC, but Kathy, Duva, main events. Let's do companies that have lasted. Main events, Top Rank, Don King, and my fourth one. I'm gonna put Peltz.
Oh, damn. That's the same list as mine.
Is it the same list?
I had Don King, Arum, I had the Duvas, and Peltz.
Yeah.
Peltz is a monster.
Yeah, he is.
And he's still doing it.
Yep. So you like,
all right, cool.
You like fucking studied and shit. I didn't even study.
Oh, that's all up here. Fucking whiz, man.
Yeah, okay. You're looking at notes. I seen you. You're like, you have notes.
No, I wasn't. I'm sweating. I don't want the camera to catch it.
Yeah, okay, good.
All right. Leonard Ellerby. I like Ellerby as a promoter.
Yeah,
I don't know the guy. You know him. I don't know him. I like his style.
Mm-hmm.
He's super aggressive on social media with his stance on Tank. That's Gervonta Davis being the biggest draw at lightweight. And he's firm. He's pretty firm. There's no leeway. Tank's the biggest draw, blah, blah. Do you agree with Leonard on Tank being the biggest draw, or would you give the nod to like Lomachenko, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez? Keep going.
When you say the biggest draw, you mean with selling or biggest draw of people, he's the guy to watch? Like, what do you mean by biggest draw?
Well, I think what Leonard means is that he could pack the house, and he pulls bigger viewers than almost everyone at 35. So an overall big picture on Gervonta Davis.
Right now I have to go with Lomachenko, but the future, in my opinion, between Lopez, Garcia, Lomachenko, Haney, and Tank, I believe the future is Haney.
Oh shit.
I think Haney. I think if he keeps his mind straight, I think Haney is the future. He's not there yet. I mean, he's fought friends or whatever. But out of all of those, and I'm just giving the side props that Tank is in a situation where he could just fall at any point, like a Broner. That's what's concerning. There's no control. Lomachenko, he has total control. He's there, granted, he has a story. Lopez, there's a little rift with the father and this girlfriend, so you got to think of the behind the scenes. Garcia, I don't know what the deal is with Garcia. He's all over the fucking place.
All over the place.
Yes, with his father being in his corner, but his father, I believe, keeps him under control. Because this is a kid growing up where had money. So this money, it's not going to really mess with his head. And I think his father keeps him in line as best as he could compared to the other scenarios. Lomachenko, granted, he's in a class all his own, but the others, that's where I see, because I look behind the scenes more than in the ring, and you could see where something could go wrong with the others. But and it could with Haney, but I believe Haney style in the ring, his ring IQ, his mental, I think that he is the future. That's my opinion. You think?
He could fight his fucking ass off.
Yeah.
He's nasty.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think Haney. Well, and it's not Haney's fault. I just thinking that where he's at with Matchroom, I just don't see any of those fights aligning themselves and him getting the big win he would need.
Well, things can change in that situation. I'm
sure,
not
but
so much of politics as Haney being the one.
For me though, right now it's Lomachenko. I don't even think it's debatable.
I don't think. See, in my view, I don't think Lomachenko, Haney, Lopez, Garcia, or Tank are in the same stratosphere. I think Lomachenko's miles ahead of them.
And I think he's got more miles left. He's not going anywhere anytime soon.
No, he's not going anywhere. Yeah.
No, but credit to fucking Tank. Tank's when he's on, he's on. He's got fucking hands.
Oh, Tank! I'm a huge fan of Tank.
Yeah.
But my concerning is the outside of the ring.
Yeah, no, I agree. And even Ryan Garcia gets a lot of shit, but I think Garcia's fucking true too. I think Garcia could fight his balls off.
The jury's still out with me. I'm not saying he can't fight. I'm not one of those people that was a Garcia hater. Oh, he can't fight. He'll never beat this one. He'll never beat that one. He's young. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't been sold on Garcia yet. Right. And that's Jolene Mazone's personal opinion. Doesn't mean that he's bad or he's not good or whatever. I'm just me personally haven't been sold.
Right. All right. So Lomachenko's the answer. All right. So Adrian Broner, we just threw his name out there. Recently called out Regis Prograis. Gary Russell Jr. also called out Broner. Are you done with the Broner days, or are there still fights out there that intrigue you with Broner?
Yeah, anything intrigues me with Broner. It's like watching a train wreck. That's what it is with Broner. But again, him calling out Prograis, it's hold me back syndrome. We're right in the middle of a pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
And as a fighter, you're supposed to do that. But look within your stable with PBC and call somebody out. You know what I'm saying? More realistic for right now, because he's not going to come back and fight a big fight. I mean, let's just be real. I mean, at least, be creative. But the same thing with Gary Russell calling out Broner. It's like, great. Is it going to happen?
Right. No. It's not, but yeah.
It's not, but it's just like, again, going to the point with Broner, yeah, I'd like to see Broner. I'd like to see Broner with anybody to an extent, I'm not done with them because unfortunately or fortunately, I was a huge fan of Broner's.
Me too, 100 years ago.
Disappointment what he did, but I think all of that has to do with outside of the ring. I think he's a talented motherfucker.
Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm done with Broner though. All right, first fight back was June 9th. Shakur Stevenson, Felix Caraballo.
Mm-hmm.
What were your thoughts? Did you watch it?
Yes. And Shakur did what he should have done. It was, look, I know we're going to talk about all these fights that happen with Top Rank. And everybody's going to say, this one get robbed, this one looks like shit, this, that, blah, blah, blah. This one fought a stiff, this fight was horrible. But let's just put everything into perspective. Me nor you are a fighter. These guys are going in the ring and fighting in front of no crowd. Some that benefits, some that doesn't. Guess what? We're not going to know who it does or who it doesn't. I hope no one uses the excuse if they lose, oh, there wasn't a crowd. But Shakur, and plus, think about it. These guys are getting tested 2-3 times for corona. People are coming back positive that don't have any symptoms. So mentally, you're like, fuck, I hope I don't have coronavirus. Like, you're dealing with a bunch of stuff that you've never dealt with as a boxer. So with Felix, I think he did what he was supposed to do. You know, I mean, I don't think there's anything I could say bad or anything I could say great. He did what he was supposed to do. What did you think?
I mean, it is what it is. I think Stevenson's the real deal. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
He's super sharp. He's hungry. He seems like he wants to fight everyone. I like Stevenson.
Yeah.
What about, did you watch this young heavyweight that opened the show? Jared Anderson?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of him?
I like him.
Yeah.
He needs a lot of work. You know, it's still so early. I like his hands and everything, but and the jury's still out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always hard to watch a heavyweight and be like, oh my God, that's the real deal. Because either it's, especially somebody coming up, either it's 4 boring rounds or 6 boring rounds, or it's a second round knockout.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard. You know, you got to see a little bit of both with heavyweights, in my opinion.
All right. Yeah, no, I 100% agree on Anderson. I'm sweating back here. Did you see Calvin Metcalf's haircut on the telecast?
Joe, if you remember, there would be no Calvin Metcalf without main events.
Yeah, put him on the map.
We wanted to see his hair live in a ring with LaShawn. Yeah. Unfortunately, LaShawn got hurt. But Metcalf's hair, I'm saying you should go for it.
It was unbelievable. It was so inspiring.
It is.
For people that don't know, you'll see the picture. Unbelievable. Best haircut I've ever seen. Super cuts to the core.
I think that, you know, a movie should be made about it. I could see David Spade with that haircut, like going back to Joe Dirt.
Yeah. Like he did a backflip on a lawnmower. I was like, fuck
absolutely.
It. Best haircut I've ever seen.
That was good.
All right, next fight was
Joe. Got a little sweat right here.
I'm dying, dude.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh. All right, Jesse Magdaleno fought Yenifel Vicente in the fight. It was nuts. Literally. It was nuts. Vicente, no pun intended. Vicente, every time he kind of got bored, was like, fuck it. And just started hitting him in the nuts.
And he's known for that, Vicente.
Oh, is he? I didn't know that.
He's a nut hitter. Absolutely. It's been a situation with that, but it goes back to, like, again, no crowd. You can't figure Magdalena out, so it's like, let me go. Not like it's like a way out, I feel like.
Right.
You know, it's like, get me out of here. I'm not for this, you know?
And props to Jesse. He kept his cool and fucking kept doing his thing, and the ref was finally like, all right, I guess we'll stop it when there was like 8 seconds left.
Yeah.
Exactly. Did you watch Josh Greer, the Pillowman, versus Mike Plania?
Yes.
Fucking awesome fight.
It was a great fight. It was a great fight, but it's funny because I remember I was in Iowa the first time I seen Josh Greer. And I wasn't working. I was just there to actually see Junior Yonan. And all of a sudden, this was like 3 years ago or whatever, this guy comes out with a pillow. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? With a pillow, like with a silk key, you know, whatever. He fights whoever he fought, you know, I don't know if it was decision, stops him. You know, being me, I pulled one of his guys aside. I said, if you're walking out with a fucking pillow, you better have power like Superman.
Yeah.
Because the minute that you don't and you can't, like, the pillow, it's a hard act to follow.
It's a hard sell. Yeah, if you're not knocking motherfuckers out. Yeah.
Like, you got to be going in there and just starching people.
Yeah, and he's not.
No.
And Plania,
you're still with us? You're not, like, dehydrated, right?
I'm so hot back here.
Okay.
I was happy for Plania, man. Those fucking left hooks he was swinging were super wide. That first knockdown was impressive. Real happy
from the first knockdown, he figured Greer out right from there.
Yeah.
Greer could not get back in the fight. He couldn't. He couldn't. You know. But it was a good.
What about the other fight in that telecast was Antonio DeMarco, Giovanni Santillan.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome fight.
Yeah, that was a great fight.
Santillan came in like 25-0, but no credible wins, really. And DeMarco's been around for a minute. DeMarco, it's funny when you look at that fight and how it ended and all that, you sum up going back to Adrian Broner, DeMarco is probably his biggest win.
Yes, you always...
Not to shit on Broner, but if you think about it, you can't name those notable wins Broner has on the resume, and DeMarco is probably the one.
And DeMarco is. Yeah, no, you like to say that a lot.
It's not a big deal. But I love that fight, and I think the wrong guy won. It's Santillan.
I don't think it was a complete robbery.
It wasn't a robbery.
If you look at the scorecards, they were very... It's not like you got a scorecard of like 5 points difference. They were very similar, you know, and again, it goes back to no crowd, there's no yelling, I really truly believe you get better scorecards without that.
Without the crowd.
You know, when it happened, everyone's like, oh, the theory goes out about better scorecards. There's no pressure. You know what? Like, there's no whining and dining. There's no, oh my God, I need another job. Like, you're literally judging a fight with a fucking mask on.
Yeah.
You cannot see life for the days that you're there. Like,
yeah.
You know? Just my...
All right, so it was a robbery. So the next week was fucking awesome. This is my fighter of the week. Clay Collard versus David Kaminsky. Kaminsky was undefeated coming in, highly touted prospect. Collard's just a rough, very good MMA fighter. But then throughout his career, he had this really nice resurgence in boxing where he knocked off a lot of top prospects. And I don't know. I don't know if people overlooked this fight. They thought Kaminsky was going to walk right through him, but Collard took the fucking fight right out of him. He was super awkward, super aggressive. I'm a fan.
I didn't see the fight.
Oh, really? Oh, fuck. It was fucking great. Collard's an animal, man. He's a stud. Love him.
Tell me about it. I mean, I didn't see it. You told me.
Collard was just doing things you don't see. Like, he was sprinting across the ring, throwing combos. Like, you don't know who Vitor Belfort is. He's a UFC guy, but kind of like a Vitor Belfort style. He just took the dog out of him. He didn't stop. Yeah, didn't stop pressing the action. Then after the fight, this fucking kid comes out and he's like, this is Collard. Comes out and he's like, I don't want to fight anyone underneath him, like below his level. Why waste my fucking time? Give me the next undefeated guy. Like whoever everyone else is cheering about now or saying this guy's the next thing, give him. Fucking
so
awesome.
He capitalized on his opportunity where, and again, I don't know, but I know we've been in situations on different levels. Oh, he's a UFC guy. Oh, he's a UFC guy. Like, he can't beat a boxer. That mentality, I guess, going in maybe.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
Like, and then all of a sudden this UFC, or MMA, I'm sorry. MMA out and just plays with him.
Didn't work.
That's what it sounds like he did.
Yeah. He took the fight right out of him. Super aggressive. Huge fan. All right. We're going to wrap it with this. What's one of the more head-scratching moments you've seen or been a part of in the industry?
Jesus.
Like moments that made you go, what the fuck are they doing?
Well, you studied. I didn't because I didn't.
I didn't study.
Like, do you? What?
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
All right. My biggest head-scratcher, even though I was happy it happened, that sucks to say. Canelo Alvarez versus Sergey Kovalev. We were out there, and the zone waited to walk the main event out because they wanted the UFC fight to end. So we sat there for hours, and they decided to show the UFC fight on the Megatron. Where was that, MGM?
Yes, MGM.
All right. The Megatron in the arena at MGM, and we all sat there.
I was thinking of the hallway we were sitting in for an hour or so.
Yeah, and we all sat in the arena and watched Nate Diaz fight Jorge Masvidal, UFC. And once that ended, then Kovalev, Canelo. We woke both of them up, got them to the ring. To this day, I think that'll always be the craziest what the fuck moment.
That's a good one.
Yeah, thank you.
Good one. I've scratched my head so many fucking times. Help me out.
I mean, I was bummed, but I was also like, I wanted to see that fight so bad. So I got the best of both worlds. Not everyone did.
The UFC fight.
That night, yeah.
Yeah, you were happy. I was pissed. One of my head scratching. There's like so many little ones. Like when Jeff Lacey, I think, was making his pro debut.
Left hook Lacey.
We did the weigh-in. The guy weighed in. I forgot what the guy's name was. From Ohio. This was in Mohegan Sun underneath the Judah card. Jeff weighed in. Everybody weighed in. In the lobby because Mohegan didn't have a hotel at the time, and we're in the lobby, and the opponent for Lacey asked Carl Moretti, who worked for Main Events at the time, where's the nearest train station? So Carl told him. The next day when Jeff was ready to fight, the opponent was there because he was on the fucking train.
Oh,
They weighed in, and he seen Jeff Lacey's body. He was like, fuck that.
Yeah, he was chiseled up.
Yes. And he left.
He looked like a piece of corn on the cob, man. He was just cut everywhere.
He left. Another good one. This isn't a head scratching. Dennis Dolchin that used to work, hang in there, we're almost done. Dennis Dolchin that used to work for Main Events was, he was site coordinator and all that. He was walking a guy out one time, and it was like a swing bout. So the guy was sitting, and as they're walking to the ring, the guy said, I gotta pee. And Dennis said, well, you can't. You're walking out to fight. The guy said, will you hold it for me? And Dennis said, there's a lot of fucking things I do for this business and this company, but I ain't holding your fucking pecker.
Holy shit.
So one of his corner guys did, though, because he was gloved up.
Yeah. So he
in a bucket on the way to the ring.
So he got the leak in and it just went. Good for him. Did he win?
No, it was an opponent, like a guy I think that was just so nervous.
All right, fuck it. That's it. Let's wrap it.
All right, so we'll do next week. Hopefully you guys like Without a Guest. We're trying something different. That's all I gotta say.
All right, cool. Put your masks on.
Stay safe.
Later.
Later.